just remember, like, you're always interacting with this person, right? So you have to know, like, what their HUD is. Like, what I'm trying to, like, kind of get at is imagine if you could have, so instead of it saying Super Ben above this Lissandra, imagine if it had, like, her Q. Like, imagine if I just put this above Ahri's head. How broken is that? That's what Challenger mids and Challenger laners know. They know exactly what your HUD is the whole game, whole laning phase. So I'm trying to, like, envision, right, when she uses Q, that says 8.
Yeah, definitely. So I need to know more about like the champion cooldowns and then keep track of them so I know when to trade and stuff.
Exactly, yeah, that's basically all I'm saying. Like, that is what you should be thinking about the entire laning phase. Like, this person and what do they have and stuff. Obviously, this, like, you should just chill, right? So instead of auto-attacking, just, like, wait.
I've got up and then I panic thinking I need to get it with my W.
Yeah, then you W, so. Look at that. That's all right. Like, where you're standing here is good, right? Because Lissandra Q. You've got that in your head. So now she has no Q. So now, instead of auto-attacking the minion, what should you do here?
Probably like auto, W, auto on her.
Yeah, exactly right. You have a good, like, 5-second, 4-second window here to deal that damage. So in that, like, laning course, I talk about a 3-second rule. And the 3-second rule, now, it can be lenient, give or take, sometimes even, like, 2-3 seconds, maybe, if you know the fight's going to be long. But generally, like, this is good, right? So 3-second rule is basically, like, when a cooldown is on 3 seconds or around that, you have to understand that you're actually off cooldown. That may trigger your memory.
Yeah, it did trigger my memory, yeah. I've seen this, yeah.
Okay, so even, like, if you were on cooldown here for 3 seconds, when you see her use Q, it's just the fact her Q's on 8. You're on 3. So when you go in and trade, by the end of that trade, which will last maybe around 3 seconds, right? Because you might cop a bit too much aggro. You just W, it hits her, and then you just run out. And the other side of this, Sam, as well, like, if we were counting lists, so there's her Q, right? So now we go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So now if you were going to go for the W, why is it now riskier?
Because, like, by the time I'm hitting her and trying to back away, her spell's up, so then she can chase me.
Yes. Let's just call it, I need like a word for it because it's like retaliation, right? It's like a melee champion going in and the range champion like auto attacks them on their way out. So yeah, kind of like retaliation, right? So let's call it like that. But we need to understand the retaliation with abilities is a lot worse than her auto attacking you. Like, let's just say you ran in, you auto W, auto attack, proculates you and run out. Let's just say she auto attacks you once, so who cares? You've literally just traded auto attacks with her anyway. But if she Qs you on your way out, it's a lot more even, yeah? And then she might get electrocute proc. So it's really important to understand, like, retaliation with abilities can't exist, to be honest. So that's why if you go forward here and you go nuts, knowing her Q's on, like, a 2, 2.5, 3-second cooldown, you have to understand it's going to be even. Maybe worse because you're running into her minions, right? But after she Q's these 2 minions, so she just did it, 5, 4, like, you still have a little window here, even after last hitting this, to run into her when she hits this. So you could do this trade on this minion. So, like, trading on minions, right?
Yep.
You're saying you can have this for 13, 14 gold, whatever the fuck it is now, and I'm going to take this HP. And you just rinse and repeat. And when you're on cooldown, you space her Q. That's literally all you have to do. So that's what we're trying to do. Exploit our opponent's mistakes. So when she Qs, and 100% she'll let you, like, do this. Like, this is great. But it's interesting that you do it here when she has Q. Like, if she was good, she would Q you, because your W, like, won't hit her, right? So what she could do is auto and Q like this and just run off and just space you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's watch this. Okay, so level 2. Okay, so I want to show you this, Sam. Basically, like, this Q, you're queuing, like, the range is half. Look where your Q goes and look where she is. So really, like, you should be trying to, like, land both of this at the same time, right? Like, that's why you're, when your Q is best. So ideally, you would maybe be back here, right? Or, when you think she's going to Q, like, you could always Q and run off.
Okay.
Yeah, so you Q and quickly click down, away from the wave. Almost bait her in a way. So here, you should actually keep moving down. You see this? So when you move back, back down. Here. So not here. Bring this down here. And when she misses that Q, which she will, you can then just W, right? And auto-attack her a little bit.
I just realised then watching this, I just ward in this bush at the bottom, and...
You still die for the gank from that side?
Yeah, cause, no, he ganks from the other side, and I'm thinking... One thing that I struggle is, I feel like I know what to do out of the game, and then when I get in the game, I forget certain things. Like, I should be watching, like, which lane came to lane first, so I know what side the jungler starts on. And I'm like, before the game starts, I'll be like, yeah, watch the lane. And then as the lane starts, I end up just tunnel visioning on my lane and not watching where the jungler starts or something. So
yeah, I don't think... I know what you're saying, Sam, but, like, you don't have to worry about, like, watching where they start at level 1, because, like, laning is so tense, right? So the last thing you want to have to like do is full track the enemy jungler. I know like looking at lanes is pretty easy, but top and bot lane are going to be later than mid lane anyway. So at the end of this second wave, what you should do here, like with this last minion, that was a nice dodge. Even with this minion now, is just go to ward. There's no pressure on you to last hit, right? You don't have like a window here. You've got like a good 10 seconds before you have to last hit. Maybe not that long. But you can just go down, ward here, and all you have to do is just hold that side of the lane, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do. Like, don't worry about like where they start or anything. Just put a ward down. End of wave 2. This was great, by the way. That is super good. That's one of the... I think that's the best move I've seen you do. That is really good.
Okay.
Well, it's just like pressure, right? Like, you know that this person can't hit you with anything. She's going to go for the last hit, and it's just perfect. Like, there's nothing else to say. Maybe here, Sam, like, you should know here, bro, right? But that ranged minion is not copying damage. So that auto attack is actually wasted. You should just auto attack the melee.
Okay. Yep.
Then you'd have W, right? And then when you hit level 3 off the next melee, you could actually just, like, W straight forward. Your electrocutes up, so you could W. You can even, like, maybe think about, like, you know, if you run like this and she's running like this, charm flash over, GG. Like, she's dead.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe, anyway. Other thing I want to say here, what was it? Yeah, so, like, when you go to ward, Sam, please ward, like, without losing a minion. Like, you're clicking around here. Like, you should ward after you last hit this. That's fine, like, if you have to use W. It's not, like, the biggest thing in the world, but it is an optimization. So it is. Like, any optimization is huge, right? I would treat it like that. If you're not going to ward straight away, just chill them. Just chill and last hit. You're still going to have a window to ward. It's fine. And yeah, now Lissandra, you can see, gets a free minion for it.
Yeah. Definitely a mistake. Okay.
So that's like even a more egregious mistake, Sam. You got so much pressure and you actually let her get a minion. I think that's worse than you actually getting a minion. You know that? Sam, look at the insecurity, bro, around the cannon.
I've missed too many.
Yeah, that's fine, honestly. I don't mind you doing that. Like, that's... I mean, the same thing, though, right? Like, it's not too bad, but yeah, like, now you miss an opportunity to, like, charm her behind her wave and stuff. So, let's play this again, and I want you to tell me, like, how you would play it, maybe now, but what you should do.
I'd probably stay stood here, wait to last hit, and then when she steps up my cannon, try and, like, combo her.
Exactly, right? Yeah. Like, when you last hit, you can literally just sprint towards her, man. And during that trade as well, you know it's probably going to be extended, right? If you keep going, so pop your health pod during those trades, okay? Because it might get interesting. But you should just win because you're already plus 200. You're just like plus a significant amount of HP, so even if you trade evenly, it's super good. But it's not going to be even, right? Let's be real. You're going to win that. Nice. Nice last hitting. Stop her TPing, move past the wave, Sam. Come on, go. Yes. Don't miss. Good. Beautiful, man. Oh, where's the W, Sam? The insecure W. Oh, another W. This was good, mate. I just wouldn't run there on that side. I would stay low because that's where your ward is, and then you go. See the difference there? Like, it's subtle, but again, it's a difference, so it's important, right? So now you go, like, Lee Sins, Inzals, they're just, like, you're just going to have to burn flash and maybe die, right?
Yep.
That's really good. Like, stopping her base there again. Excellent move. Challenger. 10 out of 10. Very good. Same thing here, Sam. I would just stand here.
Okay.
Because you never know. She might randomly go for something. Maybe you have, like, a charm flash angle in another game.
I'm about to die.
Tell me what you're thinking here. Like...
I thought I could hit the minion with Q, and she's going to go for them 2 range minions with her Q, so I thought if she steps up to Q. It
is actually really clean. Maybe I missed this. Maybe you're right, Sam, because this is actually quite beautiful. I'm going to be honest. Oh, here we go. I can sense it. Bro, I just knew you were going to W. So, look at that, Sam. The minions get low, bro. Nice. Or almost. Yeah, I'm fine with you missing them sometimes. Well, not everyone's going to hit them, right? So, that's fine, mate. Almost denied it. Very good. W, Sam. W, so you don't have it. You got a charm now. Charm these.
Yeah.
No, don't. I'm joking. Don't charm.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I was just memeing. Here it comes. Okay, so here you should just insta-charm. Like, you should have your... Not insta-charm, like, expecting her to take it, because it looks like kind of troll, but playing towards vision, right? If you ward bot, play bot. If you ward top, you play top. But the main mistake here, Sam, is you just holding top side of the lane. So you should be like here. And remember, this tower range is... Like, look how the minions are formed. Look at this line. Now, it's a little bit like this, right? Maybe. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's top left to bottom right. You need to be bottom right. Even you dying here, Sam, like, it's not going to decide the lane. It's not going to decide the lane because, like, I mean, I guess, like, they're not using summoner spells and stuff. But you still got TP, right? You still got a TP back and you still got a laning phase at the end of the day. Lissandra's only getting an assist as well, and she's probably missed minions because you lane so well. So don't worry too much about, like, dying there. So you don't have to flash, yeah? It's not like a
Mhm.
requisite when you get ganked. So I've got a flash. Like if you know you're dead, because all right, I have to up here. No worries, kill me. Let me TP back and let me go ham again, right? You also got ignited, right? So Lissandra doesn't have TP. Well, this is great for you. Like this is now where you can really get back in the game, right? Because she should insta base here because the wave is resetting and you have TP, and it's a cannon.
Yep.
So she should insta base. Thankfully, she doesn't, which is great for you. So now if I was playing as you, I'd be thinking about just holding the wave up, right? Wing is nice for movement speed. Yeah, get out there. Now run at her. Run at her. Go like this.
Okay.
Yep. And just sprint at her. Just go like that, man. Like you're actually going to be ahead of her in terms of gold.
Yeah,
And you should do this to the wave either, so why would I say this?
I want to make her step up, and so I can zone her because she's got low health. I think what I thought was I want to push the wave in so that she can't back. But if I don't hit here, it's going to push towards me, and then maybe she can get a base in by the time it bounces back. So I thought if I just shove, she has to stay.
Okay, so 2 reasons, right? You would queue here if the wave was so big that you couldn't threaten a freeze. So I look at this, Sam, and I think this wave is unreal for me, which is what I was saying, right? She should base because the wave is resetting. If the wave state was like this after you die and you're still dead for 6-7 seconds, she should definitely stay and shove, right? The issue with it now, think about if you were playing this. What's the worst thing that can happen to you here? So whether you have TP or not, the worst thing in terms of the wave here is if what happens?
It gets froze.
It gets froze, right? Now, we're back to Ahri now. Does this look like it's going to crash or shove? Do you think like you're under threat here that these 5 minions against 4 of yours are going to unleash and get your tower?
No.
Okay, I agree, yeah? That's what I was saying, Sam. If you add... Here I come. Picasso. There's arrangement. Let's add another melee. And another melee. Here's one more. Oh, and one more range, actually.
Okay,
See the
and now I need
difference?
to thin it. Okay, yeah.
Now
yeah.
queuing the wave is fine. Even though you have insane pressure on her, you queuing the wave there is good, right? In this situation, you don't... Like, the wave is actually perfect. I don't think I could draw a better state for you to, like, freeze on. Even if she, like, gets a Q off, like, oh my god, right? Like, you just pull the wave up, the next wave in, like, 5 seconds will be, like, here, and it's chill. Make sense? Yep. So when you come back to lane, Sam, you have to know what is, like, it's like wind direction, right? You have to know which way it's going. All right, we've got a southwest. Coming from the southwest, this wind. We're just trying to meet the southwest with enough force from this, so it freezes. That's what we're trying to do here. And yeah, like, because it's perfect for you, Sam, you can therefore use all your abilities on what really matters, Super Ben playing this.
Yep.